I am Antoine from Learning Unit Malta, and I am here to present to you, to share with you our experience as well of the use of Figma. We came across Figma through one of our volunteers, and actually this makes really sense in the context of Voluntech that promotes remote volunteering because we had a remote volunteer from Croatia who had a very good training in the use of Figma and experience. He shared it with us, and he is now he moved on now in his career, but we are still using Figma, which means that we gained from his experience of this tool. For Figma, we are using here a free account. You can see at the top right corner that I am logged in, where there is the green button. And this is basically, you are seeing an empty canvas, and this is what Figma is. It is a massive canvas. Right now, I am showing you the templates. There are some templates like for a daily sync, for a team agenda, and you can see many different kinds of templates because for everyone you link, you see more templates. And in fact, we did use it very well, starting from a template. In this project, for example, where I can zoom out so that you see, we started out with a business plan, although it was not really a business plan, but like that it gave us suggestions of what to put, why is this important, for which target groups, what success will look like, the flowchart of the works that are needed. In this green and yellow part, we put revenue streams. So we presented a business idea starting from a template, and then of course we adapted it according to our needs. In this case, I worked with a colleague of mine. We were on the same screen basically, so we were just building something together. We were using it as a canvas for us, and we started from a good point with a template with very good suggestions, I must admit. What we did was then that you can share it in PDF. You can download it from the button share on the right hand corner at the top, and then you can even put a link sometimes, because we use this in a project proposal where you could not put up any more documents. So we put the URL of this presentation for the project proposal. And in this case, it was successful from the first part. So we are going now to tweak it. This is what's nice about it, that you can go back to it, because we will use it in a second stage pitching of the same project for funding. We also used it in a very unflattering way, I must admit. If, for example, you use it to create a PERT chart like this, you can do this on Canva, you can do even this on Google SlideShare. But we used it as a PERT for a project proposal. In this case, I did not use it for remote cooperation, but as I said, in a very unflattering way that anyone can use. But it is good that you have a tool that offers solutions to more complex needs, that you can use it also for simpler ones. And then I can show you, I would like to show you one good example where we are using it for remote cooperation. This is a project that is ongoing, and we wanted to create a template for teachers in different schools in different parts of Europe to create cultural diplomacy activities in schools. We had certain principles to follow, and therefore the template, we started from the business model canvas, we imported it into Figma, and we adapted it so that it covers all the areas according to the principles and the parameters of the project. And we gave instructions to the teachers that they could create an account. Then they had to go to their dashboard and they make a copy, and then they use it. I will show you. Here you can see the my Figma canvas, Okay. It is, so basically you can embed it even into a project website, which is good because if you want to share a process that then you want to share again, then you can work in a very versatile way. If you click on that canvas that we shared with teachers, you end up with this. You can zoom in, of course. For this activity, we gave them directions. Okay, this is the general concept. Then there are the objectives of the activity. This red part, for example, we used it to make them aware of the impact that they need to aim for. Okay. Then we followed the business model canvas and we said the green parts are the resources and the key activities. And at the bottom, where usually in a business model canvas, you have the costs and the revenue. In this case, there was no revenue, so we divided it between the costs and the value proposition, the value of the event you are sharing. But what we did was we told them to make a copy. So when you go to the dashboard, for example, if I go to my dashboard, I go to find it. Okay, once I'm logged in, I make a copy, my own copy, and then I can use it freely by myself or with colleagues. Again, if I make a copy, I can again share it with another colleague, and again, we can share remotely. What is good is that once you are using it, the other person can put sticky notes on it, can put arrows, and if several persons, I have given access to it, I can see who is putting which post-its, okay, without touching the template, because the canvas otherwise stops being a template if everyone can shift it around. However, in this case, it is being used very well, and it is creating a community of learning, actually, that you can do with your volunteers very easily, because when they copy and they use your template, for example, they have their own project on their own Figma, and then they share it back with you. You are giving them autonomy. So your volunteer, you have given a template. If you have one or more volunteers and you want them to put in their ideas, they can put them on yours, or they can create a copy, work autonomously, even cooperate with other volunteers. So it is very good to give autonomy and at the same time discipline the cooperation with a template like we are doing in this case. But of course, this is something that you build with experience. Till now, we have found it very reliable. We are using it in several activities of ours. We have suggested it also as a tool for another project on activating youth for co-creation. And of course, younger generations have maybe more readiness than us, but we discovered that you do not need high-end IT literacy to use it and to use it well with practice. It is reliable, it is stable. Till now we never had incidents, and even the fact that it is now integrated into Google Apps shows that it is something that it is going places. We recommend it, and we hope that we augur a lot of remote volunteering that is fruitful. Thank you.